clock to restore things to their original finishes. A regular garden hose and a hose end sprayer cannot do that. All your garden hose can do right now is get things wet. To truly knock off the mold, the mildew, the gunk, the dirt that just builds up in real life, you've got to increase the pounds per square inch of pressure to be able to blast through that dirt and get to the heart of the matter. That's what these folks have been doing now for how many years, John Mueller?
50 plus years.
How are you, my friend?
I'm going well.
This guy knows more about pressure washers than anybody else I've ever met. It was good to see you out in Las Vegas at the National Hardware Show. Some of the new innovations that Blue Clean has been bringing to the industry, and we've got them first. This is 1,600 PSI.
That's right.
Perfect manageable size for most homeowners. The whole unit only weighs.
Oh, by itself, it's only about 12 pounds.
But it's got power.
Yes, it does. It has power, and coming from Blue Clean, it's all about the technology and the motor, and that's what Blue Clean does. They manufacture high pressure pumps for big commercial machines, for car washes, all those applications. Taking that technology, put it into a nice compact unit that's easy to use. You saw what I did on that wood, but anybody can do that, and it's so simple, Dan. The high pressure hose attaches here. You have a switch. 35-foot power cord.
Just plugs in any outdoor electrical
That's
receptacle.
Right. 30 or 20-foot high pressure hose, your detergent applicator, trigger gun, and what makes this one so wonderful is this has this wand extension.
Yep.
And this gives you an extra 15-inch reach so you can reach up higher. So you can also not bend over when you're going down. Also, it keeps the overspray even further away from you.
Right. I spent quite a bit of time at the booth with the folks at Blue Clean out in Las Vegas this past week. They are, again, a pump manufacturer, and the pump is a metal pump, as opposed to ABS plastic, which is what everyone else in the industry uses. There's something called windings, which is part of the electrical motor. They use copper windings, which are a lot more expensive, but they conduct electricity much better than aluminum, which means you've got longevity and it doesn't build up the heat. They make a better product. We're going to show you how well it works.
That's right.
Here in our studio.
Yeah, in fact, Dan, you know, a lot of people think, oh, well, I have good garden hose pressure and I can do the job there. But let me show you here. We pull the trigger, you see we're not doing anything. And the great thing with the Blue Clean is it doesn't matter if you have a well or you have leak water or city water pressure. We take it, wrap it up over 30 times, pull the trigger, and look what we're able to do. Now, you know,
that's gratifying.
Look at that difference. Now this is fencing, but Dan, that could be the trellis, that could be the side of your house, that could be the decking. And what we're doing is we're bringing it back, and notice we're not using any detergent, we're not using any chemicals, it's just the power of the water.
And you actually save
That's right.
water.
You save about 80% of the water compared to a regular garden hose. But you know the best part? You can do it yourself.
Yep.
You don't have to rely on somebody else. You don't have to rent a machine.
Renting a machine in our local area, and it may be different in yours, but to rent a machine for a single day was about $79. And that unit, the one that I found, it was a 2,000 PSI.
Yes.
This is 1,600. By the way, the difference in power just means the higher the power, the faster it works.
That's right.
They're all doing the same job from Blue Clean. We've had over 39,000 of this one particular piece of equipment that have been purchased. And if we add it up over the years, we're well over 300,000 Blue Clean power washers. We're showing the automobile. That's moss on patio pavers.
Yes. It's a way to get in there and just clean all of those surfaces so quickly, so fast. And but it's the great way to do it, saving water.
Yep.
But you know, maybe you got an outside painting project coming up. Here you can see maybe you have a shuttering. The best thing before you start painting is to be able to prep that surface before you clean. And that's one of the critical things, what it says on every can of paint.
Absolutely.
Prepare
Prep is important. And we're out to save you money. We really are. We're priced at $109.96. That's a $142 unit, and you're going to get the extension wand with it. You get everything you need to start cleaning in either blue, yellow, or red. And I remember, John's the one who went to Blue Clean and said, you know, we should start manufacturing them in colors. And they go, what?
Blue.
The name of the company is Blue Clean. But it's funny, the other colors have done very, very well. We're one of the top retailers for Blue Clean anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
All right, let's have fun.
Yeah, here you see, and I want to show you the nozzle, but you know, you have shutters. It's great if you have paint that is already loose. You pull the trigger, but also look what we can do with this nozzle, Dan. We can go to a pencil jet.
I like that variable adjustment because it used to be that you had individual tips, and if you lost one of the tips, you completely diminish your cleaning ability.
And there you have the fan, and then also, just like that, we can put on our detergent, so we can apply our detergent. We pull our trigger. There you see, we can apply the detergent. That's great on sidewalks and driveways, all of those areas. But the other thing I want to show you with this extension wand, look at the difference in the reach that we have. That extra 15 inches means you're going to reach up high. You're going to be able to clean those areas, not stoop over when you're cleaning
back-breaking.
ground
When you're doing the ground.
For boats and motorhomes, it's wonderful.
It's a good piece of equipment. We're going to say hello to Dallas, who actually lives in Florida. I hope I had that right. Is that correct, Dallas? Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine. You know, I like the idea that it's on the easy pay, too, for people that are on a fixed income.
Agreed. Yep.
We're 70 and 74, and we can get outside. I have white lattice around my double wide. You know what that's like with the allergy on it. I'm out there spraying bleach on it, you know, with a spray bottle, and your hands get tired after a while. This will make it easier for both of us to do that, and we can clean our windows now. And when you're much older, your children can't come around and help you. You have to be able to learn to help yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
And this will make life easier for us and a little more independent.
Dallas, there's also another factor. That algae, we were actually showing some videotape of that white lattice. The algae and the green that builds up, usually on the north side of your home, putting bleach on it doesn't get rid of it, it just turns it white. It's still there. A pressure washer eliminates it, and you're doing it without any chemicals whatsoever. You're only using the power of water.
That's right. You'll be able to do it, and what you saw earlier, we're doing without any detergent. But you know, the nice is that you did it yourself, and that satisfaction.
Absolutely.
That you got it clean, and it's really the way. And once you start cleaning, you see other things to clean. That's the great part.
Yeah, it does get a little habit forming because it feels good when your home looks its very best. So.
Yes, it does, and that, like I say, this will make, for elderly people, this will make you a little more independent. You don't have to call your children to come over and do this and do that for you. You know, you can do it yourself.
Absolutely. Your brand new pressure washer will be on its way. We'll have it to you in about a week or so, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dallas.
You.
Be well.
Bye-bye.
Vinyl. Yeah, another big thing is the siding, whether it might be stucco or vinyl siding.
My farmhouse is
stone.
And you would think it doesn't get dirty, but the color of the stone actually changes almost to black in the winter.
And then I want to go from there over here, Dan. Here you'll see also I have a bench, and this is about over 15 years that this has been outside in the woods.
That's just natural buildup of moss.
Natural buildup is right. And
mold.
Look what we do. We just pull that trigger, and we bring back the grain just like that. Then we can go to decking. Here you'll see we can bring back the grain there. Patio pavers, all of these areas. And again, with this adjustable nozzle, we can go to a pencil jet, we can go to a fan spray like that. And then this is composite decking, Dan. It's very important that this is maintained, but we can get right in there on the composite decking. Also, you notice there's a lot of wood that is oxidized, and it's just silver color, gray.
Yep.
Watch what we're able to do.
Which, if you live in Nantucket, is exactly what you want, but maybe not elsewhere.
Yes. And then the fabric chairs that we have now, also great on awnings and umbrellas. Then here I have a wicker stool, and look at this. You get right in there, clean those areas.
We've talked about this before. John, you couldn't get that wicker clean any other way without a whole heck of a lot of scrubbing.
That's right, and we can get down below. Then even cushions, You know, maybe some that have been sitting outside, you can clean those. And then plastic resin furniture, and this is all natural green here.
This is the time to pick up this piece of equipment. We've got it on the air at $109.96, 6 easy pay payments. That's less than $20 on your easy pay, $18.33 a piece. We'll ship it to you right away. You make that first payment and you're ready to go. An exceptional unit from a truly exceptional company. John, thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Very, very much. Nancy, what's coming up?
Well, we have a couple things that we're not going to have an opportunity to show you, but you know, we have so many great electronics on QVC, and one of the